What's up, guys? Today is Wednesday, January 18th. Wednesday means New Comic Book Day. New Comic Book Day means New Comic Book Haul video. As always, I went down to Infinity Flux here in Chattanooga, Tennessee for a more moderately sized stack of books and a couple extra goodies as well, but still a good stack. So we'll take a look at Marvel first, starting with Invincible Iron Man #2. I thought the first one was pretty cool. Can't wait to see what happens here. Spider-Man: The Lost Hunt #3. This one's been pretty interesting as well, taking place, you know, sort of back around when the books were coming out in the 90s, and Peter and Mary Jane had just moved to Oregon. So this takes place around that. And then already, last Marvel book of the week is Venom #15, the nice homage cover here. This says it's a Dark Web tie-in. I haven't read it yet, so that remains to be seen. Usually tie-ins don't really tie in all that much. But regardless, the cover is really cool, so I had to try that out. As for DC, only a couple there as well. My favorite book, you guys have seen my videos, my favorite book of 2022, Batman Superman World's Finest #11. This one wraps up the Boy Thunder arc, but with an interesting ending. Like, this continues to be the best thing. I just love it so much. Continuing the Lazarus Planet story, we've got Lazarus Planet Assault on Krypton with a very misleading cover. Like, this doesn't happen in the book. Spoilers, but this right here doesn't happen. I was kind of bummed about that. But still continuing to show multiple stories of different characters and how all of this Lazarus reign, these Lazarus storms, I guess you could call it, how it affects them. So pretty interesting book here. And then, of course, the big one that a lot of people are talking about is Nightwing #100. I went with the wraparound cover. I haven't read any Nightwing still. I've got every issue of Tom Taylor's Nightwing run. Haven't read any of them, and I'm ashamed to say it. But I'm happy to have this. I flipped through it. It looks really great, so I can't wait to catch up there. Only one Image book this week, and that is Nightclub #2. The first one I really enjoyed. I'm probably going to make a video about the first two because this is a book that I think people should check out. It's really fun, and it's only $2, which is really cool. So yeah, the only Image book this week. As for the other indies, we've got Maniac of New York. Don't call it a comeback. You guys know that I love Maniac of New York, the other two Maniac of New York series. I still don't feel fulfilled by them, though, so hopefully this story will add more to the mythos that they're establishing here. And then the last of the indies is the next issue from Bad Idea. This is The Ends #2. Yep. Haven't read any of this wave of Bad Idea yet, but we will get caught up with that at some point. Got a couple of back issues, though, from the regular price back issues. I got Amazing Spider-Man #650. This is, the stealth suit. Like, you guys have probably seen this. Super excited to get that. And then a couple from the dollar bins. This is Adventures of Superman Annual #4. I got this because it's part of the Eclipso, The Darkness Within. I don't think these are all on DC Universe Infinite, and I always wanted to read this since I never read it back in the 90s. And then I got the Action Comics Annual #4, which is also part of the Eclipso tie-in. This was an accident because I actually already have this one. They had another, I think it was a Superman Man of Steel annual that was part of the Eclipso event. And I grabbed this one accidentally. Like, I knew I had this one, so I meant to get this one and the other one, and I picked this one up by mistake. So I didn't realize till I got home, but it was $1, so no big deal there. But the fun doesn't stop there. I got a couple of extra goodies as well. The first one was a complete surprise. So it's this big, like, Treasury size edition hardcover. I don't know, I can't remember the name of these, if they're the gallery editions or the Treasury editions. But this came out in 2020, so I got this from my LCS's pre-owned graphic novels section, so it was half off. And this thing, I mean, like, here's a regular size comic right here. This was from last week, but you can see how much bigger it is. Like, that's awesome. This is a reprint of a story from 1977. I don't quite remember what it is. I think it's not just your normal, it's not just a regular issue of Superman or Wonder Woman. I think it was a special comic they put out where Superman and Wonder Woman fight each other, but I think it takes place back in World War II. But regardless, I need to do a little bit more research on exactly what this is, but it's so cool. Like, looking through this is so cool that I had to, I mean, look at that. Like, and this thing is huge. So I couldn't not get it, even though I didn't quite know what it was. Because you guys know I love stuff like this, so I can't wait to tear into that. Once I find out more about it, I'll probably do another video about this. And then last but certainly not least, I got another big boy book. This is Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 2. So this collects Ultimate Spider-Man numbers 40 through 71 and Ultimate 6 number 1 through 7. And I mean, I love Ultimate Spider-Man. Got the first omnibus down here somewhere, and then this one is going to go with that. So super excited to have that as well. And that's it, guys. Another great haul for the week, though a much smaller one, but you know that's okay because we still got a lot of cool stuff here to read. Guys, I appreciate you watching. Don't forget, life is short. Like what you like, ignore what you don't, and be sure to follow or subscribe on whatever platform you're watching this on for more videos about these books throughout the week.